Well, hey, there's the Boozeketeers. There's you guys, and hey, so welcome to the this is the Utah bar we're here today, and L'chaim, you know, for our Jewish watchers. Hey, welcome all. We're here, like I said, we're here. We're currently enjoying some bug-filled scotch, apparently. And so some of you commented. So I don't know if you noticed my fabulous eyewear. But this is like the official Boozeketeer goggles, I think. It's a thing. And here's the weird part: is that not only do you be under my spell, but it is extraordinary. But the only problem with these is that I can see all of your clothes like through them. It's like X-ray. Not only hypnodiscs, but it's like X-ray vision, which can be embarrassing. So, one of the fans said that I should be wearing a coconut bra when I was trying to decide what to wear tonight. And if you had these extraordinary hypnodisc slash X-ray specs, you would know that I am in fact sporting a coconut bra right now under my shirt. And I'd show you, but those of you who are true Boozeketeers are already wearing the X-ray specs and would know. So there you go. I don't take this off so you guys don't look like skeletons. So you're a whole lot less red or something. Oh, hey! Here I am with you guys. And I'm at the bar. Right now I'm in Patron mode. This is a weird thing. I'm at the bar. I'm like, here, I'm ordering drinks, having a drink at the bar. Because I'm playing customer today. And the reason for that, you may have looked at my announcement earlier. It said tonight was survival school. What's that mean exactly? What does that mean? I don't know. I just made that up. I made up some weird crap because I'm always trying to figure out a way to prompt my mind to like get the gears to like, I want to figure out what is the essential starting fluid that will first cause a misfire and then make my brain start up and roll along so that I can say something that's of some sort of importance or something interesting to you, the Boozeketeers, because you're all watching. And I get a little tear, or that could be an infection. I'm not entirely certain. Why? Oh, before we get started, you should share this program right now. Tell all of your friends and all of your family and all of your enemies, and write a letter to your congressman and say, you should watch the Tiki King program, which is airing live on Facebook right now, and put it like 2 exclamation points so it's important. And you should put it on the email, say not a virus, so that they know. And
there's technical difficulties.
Apparently there's something wrong. I don't know what's happening. What the hell is that? Jesus, it's kicking in. Wow. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I just saw, but if you are, yes, it is working. It is working. Holy moly! I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go downstairs. You got to turn this boiler up on high. Start this thing excavating, because if we don't have a show, people are going to tune out, and as soon as they tune out, they're going to stop drinking, and I don't want to be responsible for people who stop drinking. I don't know what's happening.
We should just restart.
I don't know if we should. Let's see what happens. It's I don't know where we are. Oh, holy moly! What is that all about? No, that's not what I wanted. Please stand by. Well, now see, I can't see this because I don't know what happened. Is that still? That's what? Whoa! This is some crazy. I'm gonna get up there and see if, and I'm gonna. What's that? Hey, hold on! I gotta come back upstairs. All the kegs are full. I'm not sure what's going on here. We have plenty of booze in reserve. Hey, so Boozeketeers, is there some weirdness? Because I know there's always weirdness. Wait, I gotta get back to Patron mode. There we go. Oh, is there some weirdness? Are we okay? Did you guys have that happen, or is this a flashback? Because for a minute there, I thought I was a Peter Max painting, like through a kaleidoscope. I don't know what was happening, but I kind of enjoyed it. So, all right, producer Maggie's giving me the thumbs up, which I don't know if that means I'm okay, we're okay, or the show's okay. I'm entirely certain. Did you guys see what I just saw? Is it kicking in? How many minutes are we in? Only like 5 minutes into the program. It shouldn't be kicking in yet. Which reminds me to tell you guys something I can't tell you. So never mind, but it's exciting. That's all I can say. Stay tuned. Huge, exciting news. Maybe coming someday. So watch every program to make sure you don't miss it. Oh my God, now we're in a loop. We're feeding back. Turn that off. I'm gonna have flashbacks to my own flashbacks. I'm gonna have to time travel to my own, to another spot where I was here, down here, and then back again. Okay. Are we okay? Boozeketeers. I know we're not okay. I don't mean it in that sense. I just mean, can you see me now? Can you, did the kaleidoscope go away? Someone tell me. What's happening? Okay, we're okay. All right. I have no idea where we are now. I'm like, I got lost in the time continuum there. That was crazy. Did anyone see that? That's the question I have. Did anyone see that, or was that just us? I don't know. It was crazy. The bats came, and they were a puzzle made of pieces that were different colors for every piece. It was a weird thing. So, like I said, so here I am. I'm a patron, hanging out. And I told you I was saying share the program, and then things went weird for us. It kicked in. So if you didn't share the program already, share it now, because it's not too late. It's never too late until the show's over, and then share the recording of the program with people who you think need weirdness in their life.
It's going funny again.
It's going funny again? It's not on mine. I don't know what's happening. If it's going funny, guys, write it out. Just hold on to like a bottle of baby oil and get your favorite eraser. You know that it will be okay eventually. And when it all comes back together, I'll be here. Me and you, we'll be here when it all gets weird. That's right. And we'll be professionals for it. That's the thing. So back to our regularly scheduled program, maybe. I don't know. People are commenting. Are they saying things have gone crazy or no? Are things okay? Are you guys with us? Because this could be completely within our own heads here. It's the main what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna push on through. So I came to you guys. I came to you as a simple Boozeketeer wearing X-ray spec, wearing my hypno discs, and you people were extraordinary, and you'd be under my spell. But now I'm gonna have to switch to bartender mode because the show might begin. We're gonna begin the program, so hold on while I switch to bartender mode. Be ready, because this is crazy. There we go. So now I'm in bartender mode because we have some serious things to talk about, and one of them is there's a bug in my drink. Here it is. There's some kind of fruit fly or something. And which did I already told that joke, I think, so I'm not gonna give it back, you bastard. So now that I'm in bartender mode, we can get to it. We can get to the meat of the program. The textured soy-based vegetable protein of the Tiki King Cocktales, the Tiki King show. And hopefully you are all back to your own selves and not pixelated into a bunch of puzzle pieces that I don't understand, because that's weird that way sometimes. I think about it late at night, and then I want to call you and make sure you're okay, but then I don't have everybody's number, because I know some of you just watch me anonymously and don't chime in. Someone chime me in. My phone's ringing. Hello. Someone's calling in the middle of the program. See,
Yes.
Because luckily, here's the thing: we fooled you all, and we put it on the computer. We're filming from the computer, not from my phone for a change. Is there something going on? Something. Apparently, I need to know something. Maybe.
It's just your sister.
Oh, we'll put her on the phone. Here, bring her here.
Okay, hang on.
My sister's on the phone.
You're good.
She's probably
She
not
wants to
watching the
talk to you.
program
Hang
because
on.
she hates me.
She is watching it.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, what's going on? You're live, by the way. This is live. You're live on the air with Tiki King. Caller number 1. What do you have to say? Okay. No one can hear you, by the way. Okay. Right. Okay. because your birthday's coming up. My sister's calling to remind me that it's her birthday. So
And my birthday.
it's producer Maggie's birthday too. So you'd better write what's your address? Send cards to producer Maggie. Don't give your address on the line right now. You can send them to Tiki King, P.O. Box 345, Fulton, California 95018. And send some to my sister. You want your address on the air? Because there's like thousands of people that watch this program. Just send it. If you just send them to Jay, just write on the envelope Jay, she'll get it. So happy birthday, Jay. Follow her on Facebook at Julianne J. Barron, Facebook.com. So what's going on? So is anyone dead? Because I'm in the middle of filming a live program. Usually, you know what happens? So here's the thing. Since we're on the computer, sometimes CJ will call, and then the computer pauses, the show pauses while I talk to CJ. And that's not happening because I fooled everybody by filming it on the computer. I know. Did you see the freak out? Did that happen? Were you watching? It was a freak out. It was crazy. We're still not sure what happened, but maybe no one saw it. It might have been just me. The whole world went Peter Max. I thought I was like in the Beatles cartoon. Hey, so I got to go because I'm doing a show on the 10th. We haven't decided yet. We didn't change our flight because you never answered me. But I'll talk to you later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Meaningful and expensive. If you get something for Jay, meaningful and expensive. That's the guidelines. Alrighty. Okay. And tasteful. Bye. See, that's what happens. And luckily we didn't have it on the phone this time because then that would have interrupted the whole thing. Wait. So I was on Patron mode because I was talking to my sister. I'm not used to doing that unless I'm at a bar with her. And we'd be at the bar talking side to side. And not. So now I got to go back to bartender mode. There we go. So so we had the freak out. We had the phone calls. We had I don't even know what that means. All I know is that my drink is almost empty and there's a bug in it, which I'm not upset about the bug, but my drink's almost empty and we're going to have to remedy that, which might bring us back around to what the show is all about. So if you've shared the program, as all good Boozeketeers do, then other people are watching. Hey, welcome to the show. Those of you who don't care. Those of you who are like, why did you send me this crap in the middle of the night? If you're in Australia, which is tomorrow. And then you'll say, why did you send me this yesterday? But I digress. So tonight's program, I promised to do something. I said it was survival school, and I promised to bring you knowledge from the depths of hell itself, from the deep, dark recesses of the mind, where you dare not go unless you have a concrete bunker, which we've ended up in several times in the past week or so, which is one of the reasons that we're doing the show tonight about what we're doing the show tonight about. So we have found ourselves many a time out in the deep and luxurious desert, if you consider sand, rocks, and broken glass luxurious. So here's the deal. So you're out there, right? So you're traveling the country. You're figuring stuff out. You're out there, and you're like looking at the things, and you're doing the stuff. But then, it comes time to booze it up. Then what? What do you do? Do you guys know what to do? Well, yeah, you're thinking you booze it up because that's why you're there. But the thing is, what if? Okay, so here's the deal. Easy. So you got a can, right? You brought some beer. Because you were out, you knew you were going into the desert. So you brought yourself a cooler full of beer. Pop top. That's an easy one. Boom, done. So here's it's like Spam. That is one of the things I have to say that beer has retained its openability in the can, kind of like Spam. Spam always had its own key. Now it has a pull top. I'm not sure. I have mixed feelings because I always like the key. But if you got a pull top, you're set. Cold beer, boom, damn, you're done. And if you want to, you can shotgun it, you can drink it, you can sip it, you can enjoy it by the fireside. There's all kinds of options. But that's only if you have a can and you can open it yourself. Here's the deal. What if you have a bottle, right? You got a bottle, and you're out in the desert, and you're out there, right? And you go, oh, I know. because I'm smart, because I'm a smart guy, I brought my travel bar, right? But then you realize that the only thing in a travel bar is a corkscrew and not a bottle opener. I'm not going to help you. You can't really open a beer bottle with a corkscrew, and I've tried. But don't use the actual corkscrew part, because all that you'll end up with is sticking it through your finger. And if it goes all the way through both sides and leaves residue behind, it doesn't heal for a long time. You got to suck on it all the time. That's gross. So you find so you're out there, so you're like, what do I do now? Now what? Well, we're going to digress a little bit. So we're going to come back to civilization. We're going to say you're in your kitchen. Say you're in the kitchen. You're at your house, and you think, I would like a cold beer now, because you're reading, Proust or something. You're reading, you're in there and you're contemplating hell and redemption, and you think, now would be a good time for beer amongst all this. Maybe you're reading Dante's Inferno. We'll go there. So you're reading Dante's Inferno, and you're like, ooh, getting hot. And you think, I'd like a beer now. And you go and you get a beer out of the fridge because it's tasty cold. You think, delicious. Oh, nothing comes out. You got to open it. And you go to your drawer and you realize that in order to buy the beer, you sold all your bottle openers at the pawn shop. Right? Now what? And then you're thinking all is lost. And that's so Dante's Inferno blends right in, because it's like now you're tormenting. The bottle becomes your albatross, which is a whole different thing. That's around the ancient mariner, which is kind of an allegorical tale to Dante's Inferno. Similar, but different. Read up. I'm just saying. So there you are. You're thinking, what do I do now? Well, here's the thing. If you're in your kitchen, you're lucky, because I used to live in a place we called the Hell House, and we talked about it a lot. One of the things in the Hell House is that bottle openers were open. No bottle openers. You had to open the bottle with whatever was at hand. And the main thing that was always at hand was a spoon. And now you think of a spoon, what do you do? But here's the thing. From opening bottles with spoons, I learned a whole lot about physics that I already knew, but it reminded me in my drunken stupor. So you'll see people, and they'll go, don't worry about all of that. And you have people like Aaron, who opens it with the buckle on his belt. Different people open beers with different things. CJ, Boozeketeer CJ out there, if you need a beer open and you hand him one, he'll open two and drink one himself. But he opens one beer with another, and it's a beautiful thing. But the thing is, it all comes down to leverage, right? So you got your spoon, right? And I've tried to teach this to teenagers who are stealing beer at weddings and stuff, but they just didn't get it. So the thing about opening a bottle without a bottle opener is it's all about leverage. And the important thing is finding your point of leverage. And most people will sit there and do weird stuff. But why do that? What you do is grab the ball, pretend you're playing the thing. What's the thing with baseball bats? The eagle ball. So what you want to do is choke way up on it. Grab your bottle like it's your friend, right by the neck. Just squeeze. And then what you want to do is you want the cap. Do you see that? You want the cap right about at your finger. Then comes the leverage. With a spoon, it's easy because it's comfortable, because you're used to eating soup, because you lost all your teeth in a bet. So you're used to handling the spoon. So what you do, you put the spoon in there. There you go. Boom. Spoon is your friend. Treat it with respect. That's the thing. So should I just do some? I wish I had some kind of instant replay. It looks like real slow motion, so you can see actually what I did. But here's the thing. Cap. I'll explain it for those of you who are hard of hearing. Choke up on it. Get your hand right up next to the top. So when you put the spoon underneath the cap, right, 90 degrees first, down to 45, boom, pop, comes right off. And that's the thing. And people go, yeah. They go, yeah, but what if I don't have a spoon? That's the thing. Although the spoon is your friend in an emergency situation, and if you're out in the desert and you find an abandoned restaurant, you'll probably find a spoon. You'll be okay. But here's the thing. It begs the question. What if I don't have a spoon, Tiki King? What if I've left the comfort of my kitchen, the relative security of my home, and I've wandered out into the desert with no spoon? Well, I gotta say, for Boozeketeers, the spoon is like a towel to a universal traveler. They say, bring your towel. I say bring your spoon. You can always open stuff up. But if you don't have a spoon, then what? Then what? Guess what? I'm going to tell you. So we just talked about the physics behind the whole thing. And here's the deal. The spoon is simply a tool which is easy to find and easy to use. Once you master it, people go nutty because they're like, oh my God, how did you do that? Well, it's the same physics lesson as, like I said, Aaron was a buckle and CJ was 2 bottles. But all you need is basically something to lever with that's sturdy enough, that's sturdier than the bottle cap. You can do it. So right here we go, pocket knife. Basically, if you just had like a chunk of steel and you can get it underneath the cap, boom, done. Same thing, same principle. Leverage, leverage, beer. And then you can enjoy it at your leisure. Leverage, leisure, beer, open, boom, pleasure. Leverage, leisure, pleasure. You should make that our old Boozeketeer motto. Leverage, leisure, pleasure. I'm going to save those for later, but I'm going to move them over here to before. It's like time travel. And I know what you're thinking. Some of you, not all of you, but I know what some of you are thinking. They're thinking, okay, that's all fine and good, Tiki King. But what if I'm out in the desert and I bought wine? Because I'm a wino and I want to write poetry. And I want to be like Ginsberg and be like out there and chugging down the wine and writing poetry. And you get out in the desert and what happens? No bottle opener, because guess what? Guess what? You opened your travel bar and you said, I don't need this corkscrew, I need a bottle opener, I'm going to drink beer. But then at the last minute you went to the store because you realized that maybe you were going to write poetry. And you're drinking beer? I don't know about poetry. Drinking wine, you got to drink wine if you're going to do poetry. Wine or espresso. And you can't really set up an espresso bar out in the wilderness. You can, but it attracts pumas. And then they're going to it's going to be the 1 lump or 2 thing. You're going to have to do the whole routine. There's a lot of lumps. And it goes weird and you don't want to do that. So what you did was you bought white wine or red wine, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only difference is the skins, the grape skins. White wine, no grape skins, red wine, grape skins. Maybe you didn't know that. Did you know that? Maybe you didn't. I don't know. So here's the deal. So you open the travel bar, right? You're like, woohoo! All right, let's do it. Let's write some poetry. Right? You get out a bottle of wine. Oh, good Jesus! Shh! Don't talk about that. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. So here's the best case scenario. So you're thinking, here I am out in this abandoned restaurant, and they got rid of all their corkscrews. And my travel bar, I exchanged the corkscrew for a bottle opener because I thought I was going to drink beer. Well, if you were someone who was in the know beforehand, before things kicked in, and you saw everyone as a different colored puzzle piece, like we did earlier, you got a bottle of this fine stuff, which is wine, apparently. And here's the deal. I'm going to show you how to open wine without a corkscrew. And people say, well, how do you do that? It's in the name, corkscrew. But here's the deal. Maybe you were at the right 7-Eleven and you bought this kind of bottle. You just unscrew the cap. You're good for drinking. Ah, that's delicious. Makes me think of the time that I was out with Boozeketeer. But that's another story. He was as old as the dinosaurs. So so there's that one, right? But oh, wait a minute. That wasn't the bottle you bought. You didn't buy a screw top. You bought a standard bottle of wine. It's got some cork in it. It's got some corks in it. More than one. And you're thinking, how do I get all of those corks out of there before they turn into puzzle pieces and this whole thing goes awry again? So here's the thing. I want to pass on. This is top secret stuff. So everyone who's watching is going to know now. So don't tell people who are not worthy. So this was like my hat size expanded. It was like the Grinch, and his mind expanded 3 sizes that day. This is one of those things that I was like, holy crap, because this is like an emergency countermeasure. It's like when the cops are following you, you throw out caltrops. But it was like more than that because I was like, wow, because when I tried it, it was actually easier than opening a bottle with a corkscrew. That's the thing. It's crazy. So here's the deal. So you find yourself, you're in an abandoned restaurant somewhere, and you got the dusty plates, and you find a bottle, you find a wine glass, and you like wipe it out with some Denny's napkins that you stole when you were getting a Grand Slam, and but you're still in
Paisley
this
volcano.
a Paisley volcano. What? No, that's when you barf. That comes later, you people.
So you
That
just said
comes after I finish.
It's time
What?
to perform it.
The Paisley volcano?
That's what he said.
Well, after I drink, so I've had 2 scotches, and I'm gonna have 2 beers, and then I'm drinking several wines. So
He said, don't let this opportunity pass you by.
I can never decide Paisley volcano or the Rainbird. The Rainbird's kind of my favorite. I gotta say. Aaron is a Boozeketeer. Aaron, 5-finger fire hose. I know a lot of the Boozeketeer references for these things. Mine is the Rainbird. I'll tell you. Well, and there is if you have 2 people tandem, the Whirling Dervish is always a good one. So, but those are other things for other times. That's for the after show. So, but I digress. Should I go back to Patron mode? So you're in an abandoned bar, right? So you're out in the desert. You find this bar that there's nothing there anymore except for the bar part. And you come up and you're like, I brought my own wine. And the bartender's a ghost, so he puts his hand through it several times. I can do nothing about it because he's a ghost. And what can a ghost do? He can haunt you. 1, keep you awake. 2, open your bottle. Doubtful. That's the thing. If you want your bottle open, don't ask a ghost. They're ethereal. They can't get drunk. They don't care. They're gonna give you the runaround. They're gonna be all, oh, I forgot my bottle. And you're gonna say corkscrew. And they go, I meant corkscrew. So don't count on ghosts to be able to help you out in your time of need. You know what you really need? Tiki King wisdom, back in the bartender book. So years ago, for me, not so many years ago for Boozeketeer CJ apparently, but I learned how to open a bottle of wine by hitting it against a tree. And here's the thing, that's actually it's a pretty cool thing. And it amazed me, and I did it. And I will tell you, it scared me because it's a frightening thing because you are sure what's going to happen. So what you do, I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I'm going to illustrate it, which I'll do with colored pencils later. And then we'll post the pictures over the credits as a montage. So what you do is if you say you have a bottle of wine with a cork in it, or say a bottle of rum from like the 1500s with a cork in it, right? And you don't have a corkscrew, and you don't have anything else, and you're out there because you've been diving, and now you're on the beach with a bottle of rum that you've rescued from a pirate ship with a cork in it, right? And you're thinking, how do I open this so that I can imbibe? Or maybe you're just maybe you're out with maybe you were just dropped somewhere by a rogue pterodactyl somewhere with a bottle of wine, and you found a bottle of wine, and you have it, and you're wondering how do I open it? Well, okay, so the tree method. I'm going to explain it, but I don't know if it's a weird thing. You got to try it. It's frightening. It's all you do. So what you do is you take the bottle of wine, take the wrapping off, so the cork is exposed, and you want to make sure that when you're holding it, you see the bubble? It's like a level. You probably can't see that. But, so you want to make sure that the bubble is on this side. And what you do is you take the bottle, boom, like that, grab it by the neck so you don't go any place crazy with it, and you have a tree. You find a good sturdy tree, not a cork tree, because a cork tree is too absorbent. And it will absorb all the force you put into it. You want to find like a good oak or madrone, something that's like hardy, but wood. If you do this against concrete, I guarantee you're going to sever most of your hand, and then you're going to be screaming and running around and bleed out, and then you're not going to be able to make it to the end of the show because you'll bleed out, and that's not good. So here's the deal. So you're out there in the woods, right, or the desert, or whatever, and if you're in the desert, you probably find an old railroad station with a big wood thing. Anyway, wood. Find some good hard wood. Stop laughing, and find something that's substantial. You want about, what is that angle? It's not 45. So you want a good angle so the bubble's at the top. Boom. And whack, whack, whack against the tree, and you'll notice the cork will begin to move out slowly. And what that is hydraulics. What's happening is you are actually, and this is the crazy part, this is the part that freaks me out every time. Every time you hit it against the tree, that force is slightly compacting the glass and forcing hydraulically all of the force of the hitting the tree against the cork, which is the path of least resistance. And in physics, the path of least resistance is important. And with boozing it up, path of least resistance as well. If you have someone who's like, hey, what do you say we go out and buy a bunch of drinks? Okay, versus someone who says, hey, what do you say we go out, I'll buy the drinks. That's path of least resistance when it comes to Boozeketeers. So anyway, so try that. Give it a try. Boom, against the tree. Watch the cork come out the end. Here's the deal, though. There are no trees because you're in the desert. Talked about that before. What do you have? Bottle of wine. Travel bar with no corkscrew. Is all lost? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Not all is lost as long as you have 37 various pieces of equipment. And good luck. So hey, here's the deal. You know what's in your travel bar or in your kit or whatever you're talking about is a knife with a thin blade. So here we go. So you take that knife with a thin blade. Let's remove the safety countermeasures from this bottle. And here, this is probably going to go like Irish coffee, where it's just going to go completely awry. And everybody's going to go, great, Tiki King. Thanks a lot. So here's the deal. So now you have a bottle of wine. You've removed the safety countermeasures. You want to take a knife, thin-bladed knife, stick it right down in the cork. If you don't make that noise, you have to make it while you're doing it. So what you want to do is make a good incision. And the incision that you make in the knife, in the blade, in the cork, with the blade of the knife, is equal to, what do you have with you? Your car keys. Look at that. So you want to stick the knife in the bottle of wine about the length of your car key. You're wondering, why is that? Tiki King, what are you talking about? What is this nonsense that you're spouting? Well, I spout a lot of nonsense for a lot of different reasons. But this one is because I've been in a situation where I had no corkscrew, and I've tried a bunch of different stuff. Now, you can, if it's an emergency, you can just push the cork back down into the bottle, right? With whatever tool is handy. But this one, I don't know. It's almost like some kind of weird magic. So now you've taken your knife, you've made an incision into the cork, roughly the same length as your key. A car key, here's the thing. Car keys work well because they're long and they're sturdy. So now you've made your incision with a knife. Stick the key. Right, this is, I love this. Stick the key in there. Right? So now you have your cork with your key stuck in it, and you're thinking, great, how am I going to drive? And here's the deal. Take the key, hold the key in one hand, hold the bottle with the other, and twist them in opposite directions. And of course, it doesn't work. You know, it's funny because it worked. It worked on the. It's worked every single time beforehand.
Maybe you need a switchblade.
Probably, maybe I do. Maybe I need a switchblade. I had one. I was saying earlier, you know, it's funny because when we actually tried this live, it's not going to work. All right, switchblade to the rescue. There we go. Switchblade in the as the comb or the car key surrogate. You have to be a little bit patient because the twisting is involved. There we go. I can't tell you how many times I've done this already. And it's just funny to me that the time that we do it live, nope. There we go. Yes. All right. So switchblade to the rescue. Here's the deal. Car key usually works. But you know what? You're boozing it up in the desert. Good idea to have a switchblade in hand to get you through your times of trouble. Ill-gotten gains are the best gains ill-gotten. I said, and I said before the show, I was like, this is going to go just like Irish coffee. Where I go, here's how it works. Well, it didn't work. But trust me, it usually works every single time. But not this time. Not today. Not with you people. Because you know what? We're different. We're wild-eyed, big-bottomed anarchists. We don't follow the rules. We follow our own footsteps, which often lead us in a circle because we're wondering who it was that was us wandering about in the desert. I don't know if I have anything other than that. There you go. That's it. I think I might have caused enough mayhem for you. That's probably about it. So there you go, Boozeketeers. Remember, what I tell you is crap. None of it matters. And that if I can steer you wrong, I probably will. But that's the beauty of this whole thing, is that I know that you'll figure it out eventually. You'll get your wine open and get your boozing going. You won't be lost out in the desert for too long, sober, because you'll get it done. And if you're lucky, someone will come along and say, hey, I know what you can do, and they'll have some sort of thing, and they'll do the thing, and you guys can all do the thing together, and then we'll all be there, then, now, happy again. And with that, I'm probably going to go downstairs again and check on the kegs, because that's what they do around here. So until next time, until next week, until 7 days from now, which will be just get Boozeketeers, come out to Kelso. We're going to be out there this weekend. Come out to Forest Grove. We're going to be doing a fundraiser in a buffalo ranch. It's like a song. Can you do a fundraiser in a buffalo ranch? But we're going to do that so Boozeketeers come out and see us. Come follow us. Oh, follow us on Facebook, I guess. Follow everybody else. Follow me on Facebook. Do things. Go to websites. Go to tikiking.info. Sign up for the Paradise Club. Go to tikiking.com and don't buy any of my crap because PayPal is screwing me. So I probably shouldn't say it. Not out loud. It's in my mind. So there you go. Until next time, Boozeketeers, you know who you are, and I know who you are. And I hope that all of us can know each other together in a strictly business sense. Or something like that. I'm going to put with the dogs. I should put those dogs back on because things are getting really weird. Weirder than they were before the wine and the beer, the scotch and beer. All right, Boozeketeers. Till next week. You people, you be you, and I'll be me, and we'll all be here together. 7 days from today.